Hey guys, I'm S. Wolf. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome if you're new. This is our little, kind of like our resort Jurassic World Evolution 3 experiment map. This is Jurassic Springs Resort and Conference Center, and how cool would it be? Like, you wake up in the morning and you step out on your balcony to have your coffee, and there's a Brachiosaurus just down here in the lagoon. I thought that this would be a cool way to start our Jurassic World Evolution 3 journey. I have to give a big shout out to Frontier for giving me a key for this and letting me get in here and kind of design some of this stuff a little early and to get an episode together. And I think, you know, obviously moving forward, I'll get you guys some time lapse and, you know, we'll continue on with the resort, but this is kind of going to be your little front entrance over here that'll take you into the lobby. We've got these really cool statues, kind of like at the roundabout where people would pull in to drop people off, and the Ubers and buses and taxis and all that. And yeah, coming in like from I figured this would be kind of like Wilderness Springs in Planet Coaster 2. It's just kind of out there, you know. This is just an all-inclusive you know, dinosaur resort. So you've got the little welcome archway out here, and we've got another really cool set of Triceratops statues out here. And yeah, this kind of leads you in to the grand reveal of the resort across the springs over here, across the lagoon. And then moving up, you'll see the sign. We've got the Jurassic Springs T-Rex and the babies kind of sitting here welcoming you as you coming in, or, you know, as you come in. But how awesome would this be as just like a first drive up, seeing the animals out there across the lagoon and just the massive resort complex. I think this would really, really get you hyped as you're kind of making your way into the resort area. And this was cool too. I did not notice this in kind of like when they were just teasing us and showing us some of the different builds, but the waterfalls don't have to be like all giant coming off of a mountain. If you do it subtle enough, you can kind of make it almost look like a little river kind of creek thing here. So I've totally found this out by accident, but I thought it looked awesome just kind of spilling over into our lagoon here. And then this piece right here, actually, this is not custom. This is the large Alpine, I believe, hotel set. So I thought that, you know, this just fit really well with the pool and all that. It just tied in together with my custom towers really, really well. Down here, I figured this could be like, you know, we could imply it as being a really cool lagoon level restaurant underneath there. That's just, you know, a part of the resort complex. We've got some, I've got some outdoor seating up here in that little area. I put some kayaks down here on the edge of the water, which I'm really looking forward to designing that ride for real. And then, yeah, the stars of the show. This is just kind of put the, you know, kind of wanted to do the brachiosaurs and the parasaurs here, kind of just as placemakers right now. I don't know if they'll stay here, but I thought they were some good introductory animals, you know, good introductory dinos just to have here while I'm showing you all the beginning of the game and kind of what I was envisioning for the guests that would, you know, be up here in their rooms. I thought this would be a really, really cool opening set of dinos. We've got a little nest down here. And yeah, I am having a blast. It's Planet Coaster 2 light. The controls and stuff are a little weird. They're a little, I would say for the hardcore Planet Coaster players, they're a little clunky. But for what we came from, basically like with Jurassic World Evolution 2, none of this you're looking at would be possible. The fake hotel, none of that. And I think they have made a tremendous leap forward with bringing in some of the more piece by piece creative players in this kind of like this iteration. And I am absolutely just pumped to get in here and kind of, you know, now that I'll be able to show you guys and actually have, you know, get some feedback, you know, continuing on the resort and what kind of animals we're going to put out here and just what all are we going to make of Jurassic Springs, you know, in the coming years. That is kind of what I am most excited about. And yeah, just the animals, they are just absolutely a chef's kiss. I'm going to go ahead and show you some spoilers here in a second. So if you don't want to see a lot of the dinosaurs, you might want to back out. So look, and I love how, like, look, this is going to help me. They are going to, they put a little, some verbiage up here that'll help you sound it out. So Acrocanthosaurus. Very, very awesome. These models are incredible. Albertosaurus. Very, very cool textures. Allosaurus, love this guy. I mean, look how many different species we're going to be able to make enclosures for and incorporate them into the resort. A Trociraptor. That guy looks cool. Look how thick his head is. That's what you'll notice about Jurassic World Evolution 3. Just how, like, thick the heads are compared to some of the other iterations. See how nice and thick? Baryonyx. This is just going to be so cool jumping in here with you guys now. You know, and just kind of, like I said, take a little break from the theme park side of things and kind of get in here and design us a Dino resort and conference center. Very, very cool. Chunkingosaurus. Very cool. We won't click on every one of them. I just wanted to kind of show you some of the roster here. Very, very cool. And the sound design as well. Dilophosaurus. Crowd favorite. Look how, like I said, look how thick that head is. Very, very awesome. Dimetrodon? Dimetrodon. Very cool. Little derpy guy here. Dryosaurus. Giganotosaurus. Very, very cool. Look at those, kind of like those blue, that snout marking. Very, very awesome. Huge set of feet. Very, very cool. See those heads? That is just awesome. Where's Jurassic World? Dominus. Endo. Ooh, Metriacanthosaurus. Metriacanthosaurus. See, this is going to be so much easier pronouncing these now, just because somebody thought to put that little line in. I might have still butchered that, though. These are just awesome. Packy. Definitely get a enclosure for them here at the resort. This guy's cool. Sauropelta. Never understood this weird little guy. They got a little out there with the Scorpius. That's just, that's a little creepy. Spinoceratops. Very, very cool. Spinoraptor. Strange little fella. Very dangerous. Very, very cool. Still one of the stars of the early 2000s. Love that animation. Very, very chunky. Big boy there. Stegoceratops. Stegosaurus. I think one of my favorites growing up. Stegosaurus. Suchomimus. Very cool. The OG Triceratops. Just love that design. Definitely one of my favorites growing up. Love Sarah from Land Before Time and her dad. Sarah! And the king, of course, returning. Or queen. Very, very cool design on that. Big beefy head. Utah Raptor making an appearance. Gorgeous model. Here we go. So yeah, guys, just wanted to kind of show you some of those. And yeah, so you guys will have to let me know kind of what you think about the start of Jurassic Springs. And as far as your My Planet guys go, with all of your props and your scenery, there's stuff in here where you are going to be like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Why don't we have that in Planet Coaster? It is, they just have so many awesome pieces in here. I know you guys are going to absolutely flip over. And we'll do another video. We'll have another video coming out soon where I will go over some of these pieces and we'll plop them down and just, you know, but it is, they've definitely thought a lot of this out when it comes to some of these pipes and pieces. And there's going to be a ton of just insane designs that are going to come out of this. I just can't freaking wait to see what you all start to come up with in this. Like, as far as we go, we need to, we really need to be thinking about a parking lot. We need to get probably a good parking lot in over here. One of the things that I kind of, I wish the monorail was smaller. That's one thing as far as Planet Coaster goes. The scaling kind of threw me off a little bit in Jurassic World Evolution. And also too, any Planet people, definitely come down here. If you change your camera to placement mode on number 3, that is exactly what Planet Coaster's camera is. So the other two, you're gonna feel a little wonky. You'll feel a little off. But if you stick with that down there on camera 3, you will. It'll feel very, very natural to Planet Coaster. But anyways, guys, yeah, just like I said, we'll really kick off this series soon and get you some time lapse and of course get your all's feedback. But just wanted to jump in and show you the start of Jurassic Springs, and this is kind of the angle that I want to take in our Jurassic World Evolution 3 journey, is to get out there and start designing this resort, with these magnificent creatures that they've given us this go around. And I hope you guys will join me. So anyways, I'll quit John here. I'm S. Dan Wolf. As always, thank you for stopping by and hanging out with me, and I'll catch you in the next video.